Award-winning filmmaker Guillermo del Toro delivers a unique, richly imagined epic with Pan's Labyrinth from Picturehouse. Written and directed by del Toro, the film is a gothic fairy tale set against the post-war repression of Franco's Spain in the mid-1940s. Del Toro received a Palme d'Or nomination last May for Pan's Labyrinth at the Cannes Film Festival. Pan's Labyrinth is del Toro's most personal work to date, fusing his deep understanding of childhood with his extravagant imagination and his abiding interest in the Spanish Civil War and the dangers of ideology. Tracing the fate of an innocent little girl in a landscape of man-made evil, del Toro's film draws us into its complex universe from its very first frame. Del Toro first explored the period of the Spanish Civil War in his 2001 film, The Devil's Backbone. He initially conceived Pan's Labyrinth as an outgrowth of that film, but set that idea aside when he went on to direct Blade 2 and then his adaptation of the comic book series Hellboy.
I think that Hellboy, Kronos, Devil's Backbone, and to some extent some of the other movies are very concerned about choice and how that defines who you are. You know, I don't believe in destiny. I think that there was a phrase in Terminator that Jim Cameron used. It was called "Fate is what you make," and I believe in that. And I think that all the movies are linked most of the time by that theme.
By the time he resumed work on Pan's Labyrinth in 2003, del Toro had a different idea for the film, deciding to write it as a fairy tale. Fairy tales and the mechanics at work in them have fascinated del Toro since early childhood. And like classic fairy tales, Pan's Labyrinth uses fantasy and the supernatural to confront the malevolence and violence of the real world. Pan's Labyrinth, presented today for your consideration.